All right, welcome everybody to Fort Knox. It took absolutely forever to get into this facility, and then we had to wait in the lobby forever, and now the game has started, and we are just now getting set up. So starting lineup's going to be Whitney, Sheets, Golding, shot, hit the post of Sheets. Caught the goaltender leaning the wrong direction and hit the post. We've got Fritz and Miller as your D pair up top. Puck cycle down low. They go back to the other side, does Parma. And Sheets with the plastic pressure. Now Maxon on. He steps up, chip past him, goes to Miller, and Miller chips it in. Maxon's going to go chase. The rest of the line's going to change. And we're going to get a defensive change too. Bowen and Bub. Puck stuffed on the side. That's knocked away. Sorry, still trying to get the shots cleared up from the last game. Goes to Bowen. Shot. That's knocked aside. Cleared in front. And puck loose in front. And Parma gets it, and back they come. Dumped in, and who's going to go get it? Bub goes down. He holds up and goes up the wall past Donovan, all the way back to center red. Offsides, and we get a whistle now with 10:16 to go on what is an absolutely gigantic scoreboard. Let's pan up and see that real quick. Yeah, that is intense. Anyways, puck dropped. We've got Meyer, Max, and Donovan with Bowen and Bub. Puck goes to Bowen, and he goes off the stick or skate of Meyer. Now back to Bowen, chips it up to Donovan, and Donovan throws it up to center red. Maxon steps up, chips it past one, gets past all the way down in the zone though. He's going to race to it. And then Meyer on. Centering pass right through the crease. Nobody home, goes to Bub up top. Bub knocks it down low behind the net. Goaltender holds it and keeps it from coming out. And up to the point they go. And outlet it up the middle, tipped by Bowen. And Bub's going to gather on. And he goes up to Maxon. Maxon chips it up to Jurgovitz. And Jurgovitz comes in. Shot, score! Nathan Jurgovitz with the wicked wrister beats the goaltender on the glove side. 1-0 North Pitt.
Sorry, they didn't give us access to the screen.
All right, brought in by Parma. We've got Jackson and Krepp. Nice save by Frank. Forward line's going to be Jurgovitz, McPhillamy, and Palladino. Puck won cleanly, but taken by... Hopefully you can hear the calls behind me on the loudspeaker. And Jurgovitz goes to the point to Jackson. Jackson walks the line. Shot. That's deflected. McPhillamy down. And he pressures. They go cross ice. And in comes Parma. Nice back check by Palladino. Now Jackson over. Chips it up to Palladino off his skate. And everybody looks for it. Nobody can find it. Gathered on by Parma. Shot blocked. Loose in front. Rebound kicked aside. And taken by Krepp. Krepp chips it up to McPhillamy. McPhillamy throws it just past the stick of Palladino. Now onto it goes. And Palladino comes down. 1-on-2. Shot off the side of the back of the boards. And out come Parma. Held in nicely there by somebody. Not sure who. Looks like it was Sheets. Now Whitney has it. Look out. Whitney's got a step. Shot. Save. Rebound. Sheets not able to knock it home. And taken by Whitney. Centering pass. Knocked away by the goaltender. Rebound sits there. Now it goes to Fritz. Fritz walks. Shot. That hits a body. Sheets down low. Centering. That's off the goaltender's stick. And Fritz over. He holds it in. Down the line, backhand pass on the goaltender. Shot, rebound, save. Goaltender looks behind him, but he has it scored. secured tightly in the glove. A little bit more of what we expected to see here from North Pittsburgh this weekend. Only with 3 shots up on the board, but, you know. That line's going to hold with 7:18 to go. And Whitney over. Now knocked down by Sheets. They're going to test the same side as Parma. They go to the boards. Taken away. Now sent all the way down. An icing call. Is it going to hit the net? It does. No icing. Frank sets it up for Miller. Miller outlets over to Golding. And now to Whitney. Offsides. And we'll get a whistle now with 6:53 to go. So Meyer, Donovan, Maxon with Bowen and Bub. Parma goes D to D and outlet it back to center red. Back check by Maxon, Donovan there. Now Meyer there, he takes it away. Meyer drives wide, overtaken from a back check though, and thrown back to center red. They outlet it wide. Shot in on Frank. He's going to hold it and get a face-off to the right with 6:32 to go. Meyer steps in. Taken by Parma. Shot held by the quick glove hand of Frank. And face off again to the right of Frank. That one's one up high again. Blocked to the side. Donovan over. He chips it up. Goes to Maxon, who pulled over from the other side. He drives wide, gets tripped. No call. Donovan holds it in with the glove. Knocks it down low once, knocks it down low again, continues forward. And cuts to the middle. Backhand, that clears everything. Beautiful effort. Now up to the point to Bowen. He gathers on. That shot gets deflected. And back comes Parma now. Hit off the stick of Bowen, in on Frank. And Bub takes it. Goes cross ice, hits off the skate of Jurgovitz. Bub chips it, now goes to Donovan. Donovan backhands to Maxon over his stick. And the out. And we're going to face off now with 5:39 to go, first period. So Jurgovitz, McPhillamy, Palladino with Jackson and Krepp. Outside move there by Parma. Shot goes wide. Jurgovitz down low. Takes possession. Chips it over to Palladino. And Palladino gets entry. He looks, shot. Goal. Philip Palladino with an absolute laser beam. Appropriately does the crossbow, and that was ticketed right for the bullseye. 2-0 North Pittsburgh. One by Jurgovitz, back to Jackson. Jackson goes through the first wave over to McPhillamy. That's cut off, though, and in comes Parma. Shot knocked aside by Frank. Think they got the wrong number on that call, but so that's probably one sad kid that didn't get to hear his name called over the loudspeaker, but that goal was Philip Palladino's. And Palladino takes it. Cuts down to the corner, looks, holds, still has it. He looks, goes up high to Jackson. Penalty coming. Slashing call on Jurgovitz? No, on McPhillamy. So his name's getting called all over the scoreboard today. score sheet and loudspeaker. So McPhillamy's going to sit for a minute for slashing. We're going to have Whitney, Golding, Fritz, and Miller as our 4. Puck taken by Parma. Shot. That clears the net. Into the corner. Golding has it. All right, so we're doing 1 minute and 30 penalties here and not just a minute. So that's a change from this morning. Fritz takes it, not able to get it out, though. Miller back over. Shot. Knocked aside by Frank into the corner. Centering through everybody up to the point. And at the point, they have it. Hold, hold, hold. Discipline, deflection, nice save by Frank. Second save by Frank. Beautiful positioning there. Shut it down. Golding he gets hooked, no call. Hooked again. And puck back to center. Golding pressures, look out. Here they come. 2-on-2, drive wide. Parma pulls up, nobody there. They're changing, centering pass. And Frank's going to clear it aside. Comes up to Golding. He takes it and not able to get out. Got to get the easy outs when you have them. Centering pass taken away by Fritz. And gathered on by Golding. Taken again by Parma. Back they come. Penalty coming. Seen about 4 other hooks just as bad. This time the Parma player twists and drills himself into the ground like a top and draws the penalty. Lot to be said for not staying on your feet. Seem to get a lot at this level from the officials if you just go down. So now 5-on-3. We're going to have Sheets, Bub, and Bowen for 18 seconds, and then we'll go back to 5-on-4. One forward, knocked aside by Frank. Bowen down low, does battle, and continues to have it. Hits Sheets with the shot, now gets it out, and outlet it over. And Parma looks, centering pass, knocked away, stood up by Bub. Puck just sits there. Bowen over now. Now Sheets down. Sheets gathers on and has space. He's going to skate it. And didn't see McPhillamy come out. And now up to the point, taken by McPhillamy. He's going to dump it down low, right over to where Sheets is at. Sheets takes a shot on net. And they rim it around. Out comes Parma, back to center red. Back checked by Sheets. And now Bub over. And Bub continues to do battle. Now centering pass, taken by Maxon. He's overtaken, and Bowen down to the corner. Now Bub's going to go from the other side. And centering pass, knocked aside by Bowen. In behind the net. And knocked away by Bowen. Now he does battle. Him and 2 Parma players fight. Continue to do battle down there. And Parma gets it. Look out. Centering pass. Knocked aside. Tries for the wraparound. Taken away by Sheets as it hits his stick. And dumped back down. And we're back to even strength. Puck comes out. Bub has it. Ices it smartly to cool it down in what is a nice big arena. So we're going to have Meyer, Maxon, Donovan, Jackson, and Krepp be your 5. All right, one by Meyer, taken by Krepp. Krepp outlets to Maxon, and Maxon's going to take his space. Drives wide. And that shot's deflected, goes into the corner. And Krepp's going to come down. He holds. Shot deflected twice. Rims around to the other side. And now, Meyer takes a big bang. Not quite sure that's supposed to be allowed at this level, but shoulder to the head. Meyer goes back. Gets up, though. Looks to be fine. Held in by Krepp. Nice play there. Shot. That's down past the net. And shot, rebound, score. looking a little more like it should here this second game. And not sure, was that Jackson on that goal? Or I'm not sure who got that one. Now going to have Jurgovitz, McPhillamy, and Palladino with Miller and Fritz. All right. Donovan got it. Yeah. Wow. Big shot. You call the first one that happened earlier. The second one doesn't happen. But when you let somebody that's 6 foot turn around and run players, that's what happens. So Phil looks to be okay. He gets up. And North Pitt's going to try to do some more damage here with 29 seconds remaining first period. Next year, that's a beautiful play, but this year, an unsuspecting player is not ready for that hit. And the officials get it right, take it down in the offensive zone for North Pitt to have their power play start. Out to the point, and Palladino does battle. Now it goes to Miller. Centering pass, that clears everybody, goes to Miller. Miller tries to pass, does. Down to McPhillamy, shot, rebound, save, rebound, and held on to by the goaltender of the Flyers. So Jurgovitz steps in. One nicely back to Miller. Miller goes down to Palladino. That clears his stick, goes to Jurgovitz behind the net. Jurgovitz looks, centering pass. That hits a skate, and McPhillamy does battle. Now held in nicely by Miller, but that'll get the whistle. End of first period. Join you back here for second period action. All right, welcome back to second period action. Parma wins that faceoff. That shot deflected up and behind the net. And taken by Golding. Golding cuts the middle shot. That clears the net. Hits the glass. Centering pass off the back of the net. And Whitney with pressure. Now Golding comes down. Up to the point. And held in by Bub. That shot's off the net. Clears behind. And Sheets applies pressure. Chipped around him. He comes back. Whitney comes up high. Sheets goes to Bowen. Bowen looks. Goes D to Bub. And Bub looks. Shot. And that's knocked aside. And up to Bub. Bub dumps it back down low to Golding. Golding goes to Whitney. Whitney goes back to Golding. And Golding back to Whitney. Back to even strength. And centering pass to Golding. Shot. That's gloved and held by the Parma goaltender.
Just it's something different. Like I said, I'll run the camera all the time.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. All right, sorry about that. We've got Meyer, Max, and Donovan. Donovan with a nice hold. Goes to Maxon. That tips off his stick. And back to center to Jackson. Jackson and Krepper, your D pair. And puck brought up by Parma. Jackson stands up. Knocks the player back. Puck goes to Donovan. He outlets to Maxon. Knocked away and offsides are North Pittsburgh. Not called, though. And they get a chance out of it. Shot. Save made by the Parma goaltender. North Pittsburgh got away with one there. They were definitely offsides. The pass got held up, and Maxon was already in the zone, but Donovan takes a bump. He goes down. Meyer over. He takes a kick from the back of his skates, and he goes down. Outlet it up to the middle, and back comes Parma one-on-one. Nice stick there by Jackson, and nice stick there by Krepp. And Maxon has it now. Jump down and around. Donovan to apply pressure. He comes into the body nicely. Now Jergovic's on it. It goes up to the point, held in nicely there by Fritz. And Palladino on the puck. He dumps it down. And Donovan over. Now up to Fritz again. Fritz shot, blocked, goes to Donovan. Not able to turn and get that shot. And out comes Parma. They throw it all the way up to center red, taken by Miller. And Miller goes up to Palladino. Offsides are North Pittsburgh. All right, taken by Jergovic. He goes wide, looks, centering pass. That's knocked aside. And comes the point to Fritz. Fritz dumps it in. And back to Fritz. Nope, back to Parma, sorry. Outlet misses everyone, and Miller will go back and chase. And goes to Miller. Miller dumps, and that one's a souvenir. There's a puck over there, man. Landon. All right. So still Jerkovich, Palladino, McPhillamy with Bowen and Bub. And the official waits. All right, we got another puck. We're ready to go. Puck drop, won by Jergovich, taken by Palladino, and he throws that one into the boards. And we'll have another face-off.
Up about 3 or 4 rows. Look under the seat. All the way across.
Jergovich steps in. And Parma wins that one. They throw it back to blue line, and back they come. Palladino with a nice back check, knocks the puck off once, twice. Parma offside, and we now get another whistle with 8:48 to go. So we're going to get Whitney, Sheets, and Golding with Bowen and Bub as your D pair. Step in, won by Parma. They're going to dump it in, and Bowen gathers on. He outlets it up to Golding. Golding goes over to Sheets. And Sheets tests. Drives wide, drops it to Whitney. Nice pass, shot, score! Langdon Whitney on the beautiful feed from Mason Sheets. All right, so Whitney steps in. You'll hear that call shortly if they got the name right. Number right, I should say, and we'll see. They drive wide, does Parma. Bub over. And Whitney outlets up to the middle. That was actually Finn, but yeah. Shot, save, Frank, beautiful save, knocks that one to the corner. Secondary, he threw it up to, well, maybe that was Grayson he threw it up to. It could have been, now that I think of it. All right, puck over to the side, chip to Whitney, he's got a step. And Whitney drives wide. Try to pass to Golding, penalty coming up. And taken by Parma, and we'll go to the power play again, we'll North Pittsburgh. Might have went Finn to Grayson to Mason to Whitney. Beautiful play, though. Yeah. All right, so Meyer, Max, and Donovan with Jackson and Krepp, excuse me. This one goes to Krepp. He knocks it in front, grabbed by Max and knocked off of his stick, and back behind the net. Oh, general, great chance in front by Max, and he's not able to pull the trigger. It sounded like the penalty was on Hoochie, so yeah, just leave that out there. And steps. Oh, how did that not go in? And Meyer over. Nice play there. Thrown up to the boards. Back to center red. Goes to Krepp. Krepp goes to Jackson. And Jackson's going to push it. He steps down. Shot. That one's off the mark. Donovan down low. He gathers on. Goes back to the point to Krepp. Krepp looks. Shot. That's overhead. Ooh, just misses Maxon's stick. And Maxon goes down low to Meyer. Meyer goes back to Maxon. Maxon out of the corner hard. Shot. That hits the goaltender and goes up to the point. Now to Krepp. Krepp goes to Jackson. Jackson smartly going to retreat and regroup. The point man was up very high, and that was almost trouble for North Pittsburgh. Krepp goes to Maxon. Maxon comes down with Donovan. Looks. Drives wide. Continues to possess. And pulls up. Goes to Jurgovich. Shot. Save made. That's one of those shots the goaltender didn't know he had until it hit the glove. And then he kind of wiggled it and gave it a little jiggle. So we're going to have a goaltender change. Frank gets pulled, so both goaltenders get a chance to play in the arena, and Hutchinson's now going to come in. I've been informed the same thing's going to happen when we go to Penn State, so that both goaltenders get to play in the arena. So very nice teamwork there by both goaltenders to work it out and make sure they both get a chance to play in the big arena. So very nice. We're going to have puck thrown up to center red, gathered on, and back to center red, and dumped to the blue line. Back to center red. No, not yet. Now it goes the blue line. Now to Palladino, who's going to press. Drives wide. And down to the corner he goes. Taken by Jurgovich. Nobody in front yet. Now there's try to throw it up high. And back they come. Fritz with the active stick. And they continue to roll forward, though. Dump down. Fritz is going to go chase. Thrown up. Held in nicely. And knocked to the corner by Hutchinson. Down low they have it. And Palladino rims it. That's going to go back to center red. And Palladino's push. Can he get there? He's not able to. Still applies pressure, though. Defenseman, the large defenseman who had the checking penalty earlier, decides to try to wheel. Blocked by Miller. He goes down. Lost it. There's a stick. I don't know whose stick that is. It's Palladino's. That shot goes over the net and clears back behind. Chipped up to Whitney and back to center red. So Palladino over. He chips it in. And that's not offsides if the player throws it into the zone. So called offsides, but thrown in by the Parma player.
Ask him now.
Anyways, we're going to have a face-off now with Whitney, Golding, Sheets with Bowen and Bub. And 1 to Bowen. He's going to dump it in, and Sheets and Whitney are going to go chase. Sheets goes direct at the puck. Whitney hangs high. And now they've rim it around, go to the other side. Taken by Sheets, but continues to push through. Pushes over to Bowen. Bowen with the active stick, knocks it off. Now Golding comes back. He's got a step and continues to drive. Tries to cut to the middle. Now down low, chipped up high, goes to Parma. They outlet to the middle. And drive wide. Bobb's going to step up. That shot's going to go behind the net. Bowen down low. He takes possession. And goes up high to Sheets. Sheets chips it over, but not out. Followed on nicely. Oh, into Sheets by Whitney. Now Whitney takes it. And back comes North Pittsburgh. Whitney toe drag. Comes in clean. Nice look. Backhand shot. Rebound. Sits there. Sheets. Oh, he gets stick lifted from behind. And puck down low. Nobody goes to get it, though. Everybody just stands and watches. And now the puck comes up. They outlet the middle. It's cut off by Bowen. Taken away by Golding. And dumped in. Now Parma takes it. They throw it up to center ice. And we're going to have a full line change out there. So we've got Krepp and Jackson out there with Meyer, Donovan, and Maxon. Meyer down low, takes possession, pushes it up to Maxon. Maxon has a step. Drives wide, continues to blaze, comes in, toe drag, taken away the last second by the Parma defender. And onsides are North Pitt, and knocked away from Donovan. Chipped around and all the way down in an icing call. We'll have a whistle with 32 to go, 31-30. Clock continues to run. Yeah. A little different effort here from North Pittsburgh in the second game. And Meyer steps in. That's won by Parma. Defender looks, chips it up. Not able to go anywhere. Back down from the half wall. They rim it around to the other side. Maxon's going to chase. And goes back to Jackson at center ice. Dumped in. Taken away by Parma. And the defenseman's going to rush. Offsides. Offsides, not called. And down they come. Parma looks to center. And thrown over to Donovan. And Donovan goes back to Krepp. Krepp trying to go back to Donovan. Puck centered into Jackson. Jackson rims around behind the net. Goes back the other direction. And now does battle behind the net. And he comes out the other side with it. Goes off the boards to Donovan. Donovan goes to Maxon, and Maxon's not able to get it by the defender. Kind of an unlucky bounce there for Maxon. He tried to, that shot going to go wide, handled by Hutchinson. But Donovan tried to go through the skates, and the defender twisted and just happened to clip the skate. That one's going to be belly hugged by Hutchinson. And get a whistle now with 1:23 to go. 1:20 to go. They just keep letting the clock run for 4 and 5 seconds after every whistle. That's how you make sure you get kids off the ice. And we step in. Parma wins it. Shot. Hits a defender. Down low. Rebound ping pong. And taken by Fritz. That one's thrown back to center red. We have Jurgovitz, Palladino, and McPhillamy. Jurgovitz cuts to the middle. Beautiful play there. Backhand shot. That one's hit the glass. And Palladino down low. Now Jurgovitz and McPhillamy with it. Shot. That gets knocked to the corner. Rebound. Save. Goaltender again. 15 feet off the crease. Something common here from the Parma goaltenders that North Pitt should be aware of and be able to take advantage of. And down low. McPhillamy over. He applies pressure. All you got to do is fall, and they're going to raise their arm. So the defender for Parma slides into the corner, and North Pittsburgh's going to go to the box. And now Whitney in the circle with Golding. We've got Fritz and Miller still out there. Fritz is going to rush it. He chips it around and continues to push. Shot held, not stopped, save, rebound, held now by the Parma goaltender.
Wildcats, go, boys!
And Parma takes it. It's 11 seconds to go. They're going to rush it, the defenseman is. And Miller over. Steps up, now knocked away. And 2-1, that'll do it. Join you back here for third period action. All right. We've got 57 seconds to go on the kill. We're going to have Golding, Whitney, Bub, and Bowen. And that one's won by Parma. Golding over, apply pressure. Now Whitney. Puck goes to Bowen. And he goes D to D to Bub. And Bub goes up and out. Back to center red. Whitney with a chance. Can he get there? Oh, just not able to break through. And that puck's tipped before the line. Still should have been icing, not called. And Bub back. And he reverses direction, goes to Bowen. And Bowen outlets it up to Golding. Golding chips it around, almost able to get around. Now Whitney has it. He cuts to the middle and goes back to Bowen. He holds it and chips it down to himself. Continues to push. And now it goes to Maxon for a shot. That goes down low and outlet it over. Parma comes back. They drive wide, pull up, look for a center. There's a trailer there. And over. Bowen with a stick, knocks it to the point. Parma gathers again, and they go low into the corner. Bowen comes over, and now Whitney's over. They do battle. Whitney takes possession, rims it around to Donovan. And Donovan has it. Looks for Maxon, hips off a stick. They call icing on that one, but it hit a stick. So, zero consistency, but we'll get the icing call there. 10:32 to go. So Meyer, Maxon, Donovan with Jackson and Krepp. Krepp takes possession, goes to Donovan, and Donovan throws it back to center red. Now Meyer with Krepp over, knocks it to Meyer. Meyer goes wide to Maxon, doesn't get there. And Krepp steps up. Back to center red and into the zone. Krepp going to go back and gather on. He rims it around to Maxon. Maxon stepped up on, held in. Meyer over and knocked down low. Jackson's going to challenge. Does battle. And now Meyer, centering pass taken away by Krepp, over to Maxson and to Donovan. Back they come 2-on-2. Donovan fakes inside, goes out, tries to center it, that's knocked away. Throws a sauce pass into the corner, and now taken by Meyer. Pierce drives hard to the net, shot, he gets knocked down, rebound, Maxson, that one clears everything. And back come Parma. That puck taken away by Jackson. And up into the bench. We're going to face off with 9:24 to go. So on top of running extra time off the clock, they're now going to run the remainder of the game because they ran late, and so they'll cut our game short. So the downfalls of playing in an arena, they don't really give a crap. Palladino with an attempted shot. Oh, he goes hard into the boards. So Palladino works himself to his feet, appears to be gaining his faculties. And he's okay. He's going to come up and go to the bench. And so we've got Jurgovitz, Palladino, McPhillamy with Fritz and Miller as your D pair. And nobody for North Pitt was on the face-off circle. So when the puck goes outside the circle, it was easily grabbed and thrown back out. Not sure why nobody wants to line up on the hash marks, but seemingly they don't. They all want to spread wide and try to get a pass or the puck. And you got to go in and fight for possession, especially on the power play. So Palladino has it. He tries to chip it up. That's knocked away and taken by Parma. Both defensemen back up. Now there's a challenge, and they hold it. Knocked off, and now out. But doesn't look much like a power play currently. See if we can't get this ship righted. And taken by McPhillamy. He has possession now. Drives wide. Looks. Continues to go. Doesn't go up high. Now goes cross to Fritz. Fritz shot. That clears everybody. Over to the corner. McPhillamy gathers on. He goes all the way to the point. Holds it. And now goes down low. Goes to Palladino. Now to Jurgovitz. And Fritz down low. He shoots. That's gloved and held by the goaltender. So the penalty is going to be over because of the running clock by the time the puck drops. And that's it. Penalty over. Puck dropped. So good 30 seconds the power play was wasted with the running clock. And Bowen over. He does battle, knocks the puck away, taken by Sheets now. And Whitney pressures. Sheets follows on. And puck in the zone. Feach still has it. Drives wide, cuts to the middle now. Shot. Score! Mason Sheets. The little razzle-dazzle there at the end. The backhand through the wickets. 5-0 North Pittsburgh. Meyer, Max, and Donovan. And Bowen and Bub are going to be your D pair. And the clock continues to run. Usually after a goal, they'll stop it, or a penalty, but they're just absolute savageness today. Stay in your section, don't get out of your seat, and running clock. Donovan outlets to Meyer, who gets checked. No call. And now Donovan down low. He does battle. Puck goes up the wall, and Bub's going to back. And They drive wide. Bub challenges, knocks the puck down, rims all the way around to Maxon. And back behind to Bowen. Bowen, puck gets kicked out front now. Bowen hits it again. Donovan down low. Shot, that hits a body. Stopped, rebound, knocked away by Bowen at the last second. Sprawling to the ground. And now Meyer over. He outlets it up just past Maxon. No icing. Centering pass coming. There it is. Score, Donovan. No, beautiful save by the goaltender. You could see that one coming all day that it was going over to Donovan. He had the look and just wasn't able to bury it. Jackson pressures. Parma loses it, throws it back in the zone themselves. No offsides. Donovan takes a bump. And this is what I seem to remember from Parma last time. They got down and they decided they wanted to run everybody. Now somebody just got absolutely hammered. No call. Donovan that was. Like absolute Bush League dirty plays when they're down. Now Jackson has it. He gets tripped, no call. It's turned into the Wild West here. Someone's going to get run really hard if they don't get this under control. And there's only 4 minutes left. Palladino gets dumped. And Jackson steps up. Nope. Taken by, shot, held by Hutchinson. So 4 minutes to go. And centering pass knocked away by Fritz. And we've got Fritz Miller, then Jurgovitz, Palladino, and McPhillamy is your forwards. They go down low again. Now this time Fritz pushes, challenges the player. And centering pass, nice play by Jurgovitz from down low to block that shot. Held by Hutchinson. And puck tied up, fought for, and it's loose, still loose. Taken by Jurgovitz. He has McPhillamy wide, tries to go up the boards to Palladino, but knocked back right to him. And he comes, 2-on-1. Jurgovitz shot, save made. Goaltender was ridiculously far out yet again. And now McPhillamy back. He does battle. And knocked back to center red. 2:40 to go. Offsides at Parma. And we get a whistle. So Whitney, Sheets, and Golding. Puck dumped in. Bub's going to retrieve. He looks, goes up the wall to Sheets. Sheets tips it to Whitney. Bowen challenges. Bubs challenges. And knock back to center red. Puck lost. Whitney has it. Continues to go. Shot. Save. Parma goaltender, who again, I don't know that he gets in the blue paint ever. Seemingly just way out above that crease on every shot. And puck tied up and taken by Parma. They outlet and challenge Bub. Bub drives him wide and continues to drive him wide. Parma player comes out up high. Shot. Save Hutchinson. Puck into the corner. Bowen clears it. And back to center red it goes. Whitney with the pressure. And rimmed all the way back down. The outlet to the middle. Knocked off the stick. And Bub has it. Out goes to Sheets. Sheets goes up to Whitney. And taken by Krepp. And Krepp has it. He's going to push. Goes to Sheets. Sheets shot on gloved and held by the Parma goaltender. Yeah, clicking the puck dropped here, but that's probably going to about do it. Well, no, it's not. They're hustling to get there. So we're going to get the puck drop with 30 seconds to go. Goes to Krepp. Shot. That's held again, and that'll do the game probably. We'll see. They are hustling to keep playing, though. Oh. And going to get it dropped with 18 seconds to go. So the players are getting up to the line quickly. That one's into the corner. Thrown back to center red. Jackson there. He knocks it down offsides, and that'll do it. Thanks for joining us here. Second game of the day, and we'll have an early one tomorrow. Enjoy the ride home. And then get up nice and early for a POW game tomorrow. They're announcing the stars of the game. It was Hutchinson and Frank for number 3.
Wasn't that many posts?
15 shots. It goes your shots versus your saves.
Got it. I just looked up. There weren't that many posts.
All right, we're getting a picture here at center ice. And, well, yeah, we'll see everybody bright and early tomorrow morning. I take beer, coffee, and, yeah, beer and coffee tomorrow if anybody wants to give me some. So appreciate it. Be nice and early. Have a good one.